When I do my weekly shopping, I go to the supermarket and I'm welcomed by this screen at the entrance. And I don't like the design. Here they really did a bad job. Look, the shop invested in multiple television screens, and with this they want to show promotions and sell more to the customers. But what do we see here? I know it's not a still picture of a video. It is a picture indeed, but they're just showing a series of images, always the same, no animation nor transitions. Just showing their products one by one. I don't like the design nor the setup. It's not attracting me. What do we see? We see a header, way too large. It takes almost half the screen and it just shows their logo at the top left of the screen. Such an empty space. Nothing is shown here in that area. I would at least show a clock or weather information, anything. We have the space. It's taking all this space. And then they have a small picture showing the product, the description, pricing, and the picture itself. Look at it. It's not even filling 1/4 of the screen. Why is it so small? Who is creating this? This is a total waste of money. Nothing attracts me here. Let's try something better. I would use PowerPoint for this, and it is only a few minutes to make something good and attractive for this advertising screen. Let me try to do better. Let me first of all insert the existing image. So that's the existing image. Let's remove this. Okay, so that's the one. I'm adding a new slide, and since we are selling chicken fillets, I have looked up a better high resolution picture of chicken. So let me insert this image. Here it is. So this is much more attractive as a picture itself already. Okay, so we have the picture, then we need pricing info. So let me create a shape. Let me create one here. No outline. I can duplicate this. And now I can use the shape fill eyedropper tool. So I can select this yellow. And here eyedropper to select red. Okay, then we have this triangle there. So let me use this one. This one. No outline. Rotate it. A bit smaller. Something like this. It's not in the middle. Somewhere there. And we fill it again with the recent color. Okay. That's copied or cut and paste it here. Okay, so now we can throw it here. This can be set here. Same size. A little bit bigger than now. Okay, that's already a good start. So basically we are going to reproduce this image here. So we have this picture and then the pricing info. That is already a good start. Let me insert a text box here. Minus 30%. Should be in white. The font we can still have a look. I will try something like this. Let's increase. Not bad. Let me check again. The percentage sign itself is smaller, so maybe we just decrement the font size. So now we have the advantage that we have more room and we can make it bigger again, that 30. It's good to me. Okay, then we duplicate this. I'll put it there, a little bit smaller as it is in the original one. Pricing is €4.29. €4.29. Insert symbol euro sign, there it is. Close. Something like that. Let's have a look. This is smaller, so we lower the font size there. And we can place it here. It's not exactly the same because here we have the comma at the bottom and then 29 up in the air. Let's simulate that as well. So let me copy. Then we remove this and we put this there, somewhat there. Let me have a look. And it's in black. Made a mistake, and the euro sign is a bit bigger again. Not sure why, but let's do it again. Okay, and let's make it black. Not white, but black. There it is. Okay, it's a pity that we are placing this here just like we have on the original, because we have all this empty white space there. So let me move this, selecting all, and we are placing it there. I forgot the 29 cents. Something like this. Okay, then we can insert the logo. There is something here. I'm not going to copy and I find on the internet for the image, but let me just insert something. Here it is. Something like this. That's fine. Here comes the logo. Fill. Right again. No outline. Perfect. And then we need to describe the product. So inserting a rectangle here. Like this. No outline. Shape fill. Let's make it some gray color. This one. Well, let's take this one. Okay. Then we edit the text. And we say chicken fillet 600 grams. Select the text box. We can change the font again, make it bigger. That's nice. Here we can also use some shadow. That's always working nice. You see there as well. Here it will not have that much impact. Now we have them together and we do a shadow. Always looking better. And this we can make transparent. So let's make it a little bit transparent like this. So let me have a look. This is how it was. And this is the new presentation or the new slide. This is much more attractive, isn't it? Okay, so maybe we can emphasize the pricing. We can build animations and we can fly in from the bottom, that's fine. Previous duration, little delay. Then we add some animation. We can grow and shrink this a little bit. That's too much, but fine. Like open the animation pane. With previous a little later than the fly in, so we have to this the grow shrink. We have to move it on. Duration is 2, that's fine, and it's a little bit too much, so not 150, but make it 120 something. And for the timing options we can repeat this continuously, so it should attract. So let me run the slideshow, flying in, and then 3 seconds later we get some animation. Okay, so now we can add or duplicate this slide. We can change the product and the image, etc. But basically what we want to do is we want to add transition, and we can maybe, let's see, cover something like this. Yes, here a cover as well. Duration can be a little bit slower. So here 2 seconds as well. We can set the slideshow as a kiosk presentation so that it will loop continuously because it's advertising and no one is clicking. And let me see, not on mouse click, but after 6 seconds. That's fine. Here as well, that's looking fine. So now we can run this. So forget about the first image, but that's just the starting image. Then we have a fly in, or cover as it's called, with some animation and an accent on the pricing, and then comes the next product with new information and new image, etc. And this is looking much more attractive. So let me prove this. So let me first of all export, not close, but export this file. I'm going to save it on my desktop. Only this slide. I can duplicate the slide, and now I insert a picture from this device from my desktop. Here's the image. It goes full screen. Let me close this. So now we have to make this smaller. So that it fits the screen that we have there. Perfect. So this is the screen as they have it. And with my presentation design, it would look like this. So now you're asking, how do we get this presentation, this PowerPoint presentation, on our televisions in our shop, or maybe in multiple shops? So that's why we have Signage Tube, which is a digital signage solution in the cloud. So we log on to the system, our control panel, and we see, when we go to scheduling, we see all the screens that we have in our network. I can click the wizard here to upload a presentation. Then we click this button. We can open the presentation. This is the presentation. It's uploaded to the server now. Okay, that's uploaded. Now we can add more presentations if we want to. I'm not going to do this. I click next step. We are okay with all the default settings here. I click to assign the information and I can click finish to close it. So now we're arriving back to the scheduling information, and now we see here this animated GIF where it shows that the server is looking at the presentation and making a movie out of it. So we don't know the content of the PowerPoint yet, but that's something that we are finding out, and we are generating the movie for this. And there we see the presentation. So now the televisions in our shops are downloading this movie, and they will play back this movie within a few seconds or minutes. Find out more at signagetube.com.